Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Celebrity Cars, located in Las Vegas, right off the Strip, halfway between Summerlin, Nevada and Henderson, Nevada. Right here in Las Vegas, it's Silverton's right down the street. Anyway, we've got all kinds of fancy cars in here. You should come see us when you come into town. We've got muscle cars, Lamborghinis, exotic cars, muscle cars, classic cars, antique cars. Unbelievable collection in here for sale. So come check us out, celebritycars.com. Look what you clicked on. You must be very fancy to be inquiring on this Land Rover Defender 110. What makes this one so special? Real quick, LS3, over 500 horsepower, 6-speed transmission. And check it out. Since when have you ever seen a 1985 Defender 110 with power windows? Power windows. All right. So, if you've never been to Celebrity Cars, well, you got to come check us out. We get a lot of these fancy vehicles in from time to time. We had one of these in before. This one's created by Top Hat. Okay, this is a Top Hat build. You can look them up. It took, I think, 18 months to build this vehicle. Powder-coated undercarriage, Puma seats, just like specialty stuff out the wazoo on this Defender. So all that stuff you're going to really look at celebritycars.com, okay? The end of the description. So you're going to go to Celebrity Cars, pull up Land Rover, and you're going to be able to find this vehicle and find all the information that you need to know on it and its build. It's 1985. It was completed in 2017. It's got 10,000 miles on it. It took super long time to build. Spectacular vehicle. It's like a muscle car, but it's a Land Rover. Pretty neato, huh? So, a little explanation real quick. My name is Scott. I'm like your living, breathing condition report. So I shouldn't be getting into the motors and all that kind of stuff with you. You're going to read about that. What I do is go over the scratches, the bumps, the bruises, the normal road wear, the rust if it has any, cracked windshields, whatever, all that kind of stuff. That's why I'm here. So you can stay on the couch, you got a bunch of money in your pocket, and you want to buy something fancy with a lot of horsepower in a Defender. Pretty neato. Okay, check it out. We're looking at the front end of the car here. I've walked around this. I'm really not going to nitpick it to death. This is a beautiful build, white and black. You got the whole Stormtrooper thing kind of sort of going on here. There's a couple little abrasions, couple little stains. I'm going to go over that stuff. It's nothing drastic. This is in a beautiful shape. Yes, I'm just going to let that video camera do the work right now. There's like I'm trying to pick out a nick. And there's a small normal road wear across the front of this car. We're going to call it that. My finger will go directly to a scratch or dent when I see one, but so far I don't see any. I will move over here. This is a real small scratch right here. This is just normal road wear, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go over to the other side real quick, and the same thing happened over here. This is just normal road wear, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of dirt too. Sorry about that. Just normal little stuff. These two in the white are the only thing I see in the white up front. The whole winch and everything here is all in excellent shape. It's not all rusted up. A lot of these things can get all, crapped up. So all still looks kind of sort of new, but used at the same time, okay? The front black moldings all the way around, all of this is really nice shape. We have some specialized lights here at Celebrity Cars. They're high definition lights. We just had them installed, and boy, they are like magnifying glasses. So we chose to do this inside today, so you can see all this stuff. This white piece here too has a couple really small itty bitty. Yeah, I want the camera to see this because I want you to know that this is the kind of stuff that you wouldn't see in a normal video. You might not even see in the photographs. So that's why I'm here. You buy this thing, you get it home. It's a scratch here, a scratch. That's why I'm here. I'm pointing out this stuff to you. Bug, water smudge, all that kind of stuff, all in great shape. Thanks for coming down here with me. Okay, let's work our way down the driver's side of the car, shall we? Look up on the black hood. I would think that a little bit of your home polishes would be able to get out a couple of these little normal road wear marks up here, slight water stains, a couple little scratches up here, but they're so mild and they're so small, you don't really see them unless you're up on top of them. And like I said, these magnifying glass lights that we have here at Celebrity Cars really brings out all the problems that might be in the paint, which we're not crazy about, but hey, we're trying to be honest with you and show you everything that we've got going on here. So a couple little marks on here. You get your polish out, your fancy detailer down the street, he'll get all those marks out. Okay, let's work our way down the side of the car. Now, I'm not really sure, but on these fender guards, we have some water stains. They're almost on every single one of them. I'll point them out to you as we go down the road. All of this, all beautiful white paint. Let's see what this is. Oh, that's just some oil, just a smudge. And all the way down along here, all beautiful. I can see the rivets that put this together. They're barely showing through. We've had a couple here that you just see rivets everywhere. These are barely detectable, so they're down here, very, very well built. And I don't see any paint scratches down here. I don't see any, any chips. There's a really small one right here that I'll bet you even the video camera's going to come over and can barely see it, but there's one right there. The glass looks terrific. The window tint looks good. I'm looking up at it right now. And down here, this fender flare over here, if you could come over here on my direction, you can see more. This is some kind of stain. I think a polish will be able to get this out. We haven't attempted to do it just yet, but I'm pretty confident that this could come out, but I'm not sure. So there it is. And we have all this white pearl paint. It's all beautiful back here. One great big piece of white paint. No scratches or nicks, no nothing. Got to talk to my detailing group a little bit more about detail. Okay, and I'm going to grab this and spin it so we get a little better light. We'll look at the butt end of this before we open it up. I'm noticing up here in the reflection as I spin it, this black paint up here is very shiny. It's real pretty. It's all perfect. Okay. The stair here looks barely used, although I said barely used. I could see it's been used, but barely. All in pretty decent shape. All this white paint back here looks good. All of these extra fancy lights and everything, they all look new still. Okay, I didn't expect to open this just yet, but I'm going to open it now anyway. Why not? Get a good look in the back seat. That's a Puma interior, so you know, the leather is unreal. All you car builders should know exactly what I'm talking about here. It's very nice, all very, very clean. Doesn't look like a whole bunch of boxes have been loaded in here. All of the leather inside, again, we have black with some red stitching. Pretty nice stuff. I'm gonna close this back door back up. Real nice and firm, nice and good. Because it's your spare tire back here. I don't see any curb rash on this spare tire. Over here, we got a couple more rivets going on. Got your top hat logo. Got more lights, all in excellent shape. I babble through the video here, okay, as I attempt to find things that are wrong, because that's what you care the most about. I want to kind of sort of, you know, bring you here virtually. All of this is beautiful back here, folks. The glass, everything, it's really nice. Okay, I'm going to continue to spin this around because I really like the light over here on this side of the room, so we're not back up, not against the wall. If you can see, as we work our way up the passenger side, this fender flare has minor marks that we talked about on the other side. Like I said, each one of these has some marks that we need to apply a little extra effort in to get those marks out. I can see some rivets through here, all well done. It's your gas cap. It's your 1985 gas cap. That looks like an original gas cap. That's pretty cool. Okay, and all the way up this side, I'm touching some spots that I think might be some crud or maybe a possible chip. That might be a very possible chip right there. It's super small, and I can't get it off with my fingernail, so I'm going to call it a small chip. The rest of this over here, I'm noticing the window tint is terrific. Gonna look down at the window tint here. It's beautiful, beautiful. Excellent taste and color window tint. And I'm back down, I find myself back down along here. Okay. Looks like somebody got in and out of this back seat a little too many times and banged their shoe. So I got a little small nick right there. I think this is just a dirt situation that'll clean up. All on the bottom here, all the same thing. A couple really small abrasions from getting in and out of the passenger side here I see as well. Okay, but nothing's cut through the paint, it's all still white paint. The passenger side door looks terrific. I don't see anything, nothing biting me and jumping out and biting me. And your passenger side front fender, all of it in terrific shape. Okay, we did not look at the hood from this angle, so if you could look at it real quick, you see some of these little watermarks that we've got going on. I'm not sure if that'll all come out completely or not, but I just want you to be aware that they're there. Now, as I spin the car around here one more time, taking a look at the windshield. The windshield looks perfect. I barely see any road wear in it. I do see it being a hair dirty, but there are no chips or chunks or scratches or cracks. So we're in good shape there. All right. We'll open the engine compartment in just a minute. Come on over here. Let's start to look inside. Actually, before we look inside, let's look at this. We got a roll bar all the way around the exterior portion of the car. I know you've noticed already, but just so you know, there's also a roll bar inside. This is something that you won't find pretty much anywhere else either. So for added protection, for doing crazy stuff off-road, you have another roll bar built in inside. So let's open some doors, shall we? Get a good look at the upholstery and the carpet. I'm going to go, you could stay right here if you could. Come on in. Now, I did notice, could be some cleaning product. Looking at this seat, I did see a couple mild stains in it in this light. I do not look, if I had initially come over here to the driver's side, I'm looking over here at the passenger side, I see nothing. But because I saw it over there on the passenger side, I'm just letting you know that it seems like there's a little stain there and a little minor stain here on these seats as well. But I will say, while you're there, this leather is awesome. It is awesome. Plenty of moisture. It feels great. It's gorgeous. There are no abrasions from getting in and out of the car over here. Let's take a look at the center console. You can see down there the carpet looks great. This is a custom dash. So it has vintage, I'm not really sure if it's vintage air or not. It does have an air conditioning system that goes throughout the entire vehicle all the way back. It works perfectly, and the heater and so on and so forth. I know if you're a big Defender fan, you're going crazy watching this video right now. All the special stuff that's been added to it. This is beautiful. The dash is incredible. All right, I'm gonna hold this door open while you come on over here. The light looks great in here right now. So I'm just going to hold this door open so you can get a real good idea. Now, I haven't mentioned it yet. In case you just found this video on YouTube, you can go to celebritycars.com, go to Land Rover, and you find this Defender. And you'd find over 100 pictures of this Defender. Okay, so you can see all these buttons and all that stuff up close if the video's not doing a 100% job like you'd like. So make sure you can refer back to Celebrity Cars to check out stuff on this car too. And inside the back, the carpet's beautiful. The rear seats look terrific. And the backs of the seats look great too. Okay. Now we've already seen in the back. What I would like to do though, if you could follow me up front, I'm going to grab this and do a little swing again. And then we're going to kind of sort of take a look underneath with as much light as we've got going on here. So, close all these doors. They all close great, by the way. And if we could just do a real quick glance all the way down here underneath the car. Everything's been powder coated down here. It does need a bath. I see the exhaust system's a little dirty. It does need a bath, but like so much work has been done on this car, from brakes to the undercarriage, everything completely redone. So like I said, you can, the brakes have been upgraded. some kind of racing brakes. Like I said, you can go to celebritycars.com and read all the details about this really awesome Defender. Okay, you work your way around slowly, take another look, and I'm going to pop the hood. Got to do it from this side. Oh, God damn it. How about that? I'll bet you just gasped at home. Over 500 horsepower, clean as a whistle under here, folks. Almost looks brand new. Very special top hat build. Okay. There you go. Hey, let's take this car outside. Go for a quick ride. What do you say? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this 1985 Land Rover Defender 110 built by Top Hat. Folks, this is a $250,000 build. It's amazing. Puma seats, adjustable suspension, a really fancy sound system, extreme AP brakes to stop this thing. Great big V8 in it, a LS3. I mean, you can't really ask for more. It's white and black. It's Stormtrooper. Got this beautiful tan interior in it. It's amazing. So we're going to go for a quick ride, as promised. Keys already in the ignition, the clutch is in. Power windows. I can't use yours right now because you're hooked up to it, but power windows, they all work terrific. Okay, the clutch is in. I'm in neutral. I'm letting the clutch out. We have no winding going on in here, no extra noises. Rocks just a little bit when you hit the accelerator. Very, very, very cool vehicle. Okay, so like I said, let's go for a quick ride here. Clutch is in. I'm in first gear. Clutch is coming out. Here we go. Folks, my report is very brand new feeling. It should be brand new. This is pretty much a brand new build. Unbelievable driver here. Okay, 6-speed transmission. I know I've got a ton of power. This is very exciting to drive. My foot's back on the clutch. I'm back on first gear. We're gonna keep going. My right turn signal's on right now. I hear it clicking away. It shows on my screen here on my dashboard. I'll use the left right now real quick. I can see the left right now. It's good. Oh, did you hear that? Wow. Deceleration in first gear is really awesome. Total muscle car. Back on the gas. Here we go. I'm going to shut up so you can listen. Making it to fourth gear. My foot's on the brake. My right turn signal's on. I'm going to downshift it in a second. Oh, the deceleration sound of the exhaust is incredible. I'm going to go back down into first just because I want to try and allow you to hear it. Back into first. Oh. That's an amazing sound. Ladies and gentlemen, you have any more questions about this really fancy Land Rover Defender 110 Top Hat build, give us a call, 702-818-1031, and we'd be happy to answer any of your questions. This is an amazing ride. Come see it soon.